Okay, with a system of linear inequalities, basically what we're going to do is we're going to graph each inequality, both of them on the same grid, and we're going to shade them appropriately. And what we're interested in is where they shade over each other. The overlapping shade is where our solutions are, and that's the way we're going to show how to solve these linear inequality systems. All right, so first thing we're going to do is graph the top one and the bottom one. So I'm going to make some notes. First one on the top one, it's going to be dotted. There's no bar underneath the inequality. And I also know that it's going to be shaded above. All right, on the bottom one, the bottom equation, that will also be dotted. And this one's going to be shaded below because of the less than symbol facing the y variable. And on the top, the y variable is next to the opening, which is the greater than part, so you'll shade above. All right, so next thing to do is just to graph both these equations. So let's go ahead and graph the top one. So we'll start at -1 right there. Okay, now I'm going to use my slope. So top one slope is a -1, which if we put that -1 over 1, that's our rise and run. So we're going to go down 1 to the right 1 and those 2 points. So I'm going to go ahead and graph my line through those points. Okay. And then graph the second line. So this one's -5. All right, and then this slope is a +1, so very similar, except we're going to go up 1, right 1. Okay, and this one is also dotted. All right, so to shade the blue function, the top equation, the inequality, I'm going to go ahead and shade that one. It's going to be above, so shade all above that blue line, just like so. Computer catch up a little bit. Make sure I color it good. All right. And of course, you can use matte pencils and highlighters if you want to do this with those things. And then I'll show you on the second example how to do this with just like a pencil, one pencil, whatever. All right, and I'm going to show you below the green line because that one's below. So all below this green line here. And you see as where they start to overlap, they change colors. And I like that effect because that's where our solutions are. That's where the overlapping is. So blue and yellow make a green. Okay, and all in that green area, this is where our solutions are. Okay, so any point I pick in that green area, if I plugged it into the x and the y, it will make each inequality a true statement.